Let's fast forward to the last time that I seen her. April 19th of 2021. That was a Monday. Now, keep in mind, she had just got in that morning from her weekend rendezvous with her boyfriend. And that night before, when I knew she was be in the next day, I was like, when she get in, I'm going to talk to her. We're going to talk. So now I had been telling my other daughter that something in my gut telling me something ain't right and I need to talk to her. I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it, but she been quiet. And it's like, I don't know what to say, God. And then it seemed like the Spirit said, just let her know that whatever she going through and you got a feeling something ain't right, but if you're wrong, you apologize. If there's anything she want to talk to you about, you're here for her, no judgment, and you love her. I'm like, oh, okay. I could do that. So I planned on doing it when she got in. So now keep on. That was a Sunday. I'm saying this to her sister. I'm just like, I'm going to talk to her. When she get in, a little while later, if she don't go to sleep right away or whatever, go start working, I'm going to send the kids in with you. I'm going to go in there and talk to her. Now, she come in at 7 something. I'm coming out the bathroom. I'm like, oh, okay, I can talk to her. So I'm preparing to see what time I'm going to go in there and talk to her. Well, next thing I know, my daughter come and say, because she was walking her dog back then. She's like, Pa, she out there smoking. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm just going to wait till she get in. Next thing I know, she like, well, Pa Shay done walked away. I don't see her out there no more. And then she come back from walking the dog again, taking her smoke. She said, oh, she back. I said, oh, okay, I'm going to get ready to go back there. But by the time I get ready to go back there, her daughter came and told me, Mommy just left for her suitcase. Said she'll be back tomorrow. Now, she ain't said nothing to me. She ain't text. She ain't came and say bye. And I'm like, well, what happened? And she just got in with her boyfriend for the weekend. Why is she going right back with him? Did they get into it while she was over there? And he called herself making up, come on back with me one more day. That was odd. She never did that. She never left from over there from spending the 2 nights or with her cousin for 2 nights and go right back. That should have been the first thing I knew something right. But I'm not thinking nothing wrong. My daughter said before she actually left, she did see her in the car outside. But she didn't know who the driver was because the windows was tinted. Okay. I'm like, okay, that's what she doing? All right. So I'm back there cleaning up the room that she actually be working from home from. At this time, she worked from home in the same room with the Wi-Fi where her son be sleeping at. And that room was a mess. And I was fussing at him. And I was like, oh, we going to most definitely talk now. I ain't putting this up. I don't care what. We going to talk. Goddamn, this don't make no sense. So that's that Monday. And here I'm like expecting her home at any time from maybe 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't expect her to walk through that door. Nothing. But I ain't really think nothing of it. I didn't even text her nothing. Because back and forth, she'll be texting the kids while she gone. She'll be sending them food from DoorDash and snacks and stuff while she gone, off her card to send here. So I'm thinking they communicate with her. But nobody ain't heard from her. Now, next thing you know, I'm on Facebook. I get a whole message. And I'm like, Paul? That's what we called him. Paul? Why is he inboxing me? The fuck he want with me? I ain't heard his name, thought about him in damn near a year. And the first message he leaves is, did the man contact you about Pa Shay? I heard so fucking bad. And it ain't resonating. There's nothing wrong. Like, what do you mean? What man? The baker man, the thief, the Indian, the doctor, the police? What are you talking about? Then next thing you know, he's texting this and I'm texting that. I got all the messages. He texting this, I'm texting that. Then I called him. He didn't answer. But next thing you know, he called me back. Now, for him to be hurting so fucking bad, when he called me, his voice did not reek of hurting so fucking bad. It sounded like a normal voice, just like I'm talking right now. It was like that. But to me, I'm thinking like, oh, she was with you? And I found out later after her death that he had been talking to her all the time. The night of my party, he came by to get some pills. And he ran off with the pills instead of paying for her boyfriend for them. And her boyfriend was like, oh, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't realize that was her ex. And he didn't want to be a part of that. Now, this is my last birthday party. He threatened to shoot up the place. Now I'm having a good time. We all having a good time. I don't know nothing. And I never would have known had I not got told right after my daughter passed away. My relatives that was there and witnessed it told me then. Nobody told me nothing in 2020 about what happened. This is April 20 of 2021. Now that she passed away, it's coming out. So now I'm connecting the dots like, oh, she been dipping off with him as well. Maybe making me think she was with her boyfriend certain days and all the time she might not been. But she was dating this guy, JR's his name. And I know that was legit, and I know she really liked him. And from my understanding, the old boyfriend, Paul, was trying to get her to stop being with him, just be with him. And she wasn't going. Her thing was, well, I could kick it with you, we could party a little bit, lay up, maybe be friends with benefits for all I know. I don't know. But I don't think he took that rejection well. So I don't know when he came by, did she know he was coming? Did he just roll up on her and called and said, come outside, we talk to you? Maybe, he gave her some weed that tempted her, what I'm saying? Maybe he promised her some pills or something like that. It's the beginning of the work week, and maybe she just wanted to, have a little extra because payday ain't to, what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sense of it in my head. But here it is, 1:15, this message pop up in my Facebook. Like, why is he telling me about it? And I called my daughter because she was outside walking the dog. I called her in and told her what it said. Now, we calling all around, calling the police station, calling the hospitals, calling the morgue. Nobody knows nothing. And I'm like, why in the hell is he telling me something like this? Because doing one of them phone conversations and texting back and forth with him on Facebook Messenger, I said, you trying to tell my daughter gone? I had to literally say that for me to, because the shit he was saying, it still did. I'm like, why you ain't with her? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking she just hurt in the hospital, They took her to the hospital and she gonna be okay. Like, why you ain't with her? Where you at? What hospital? And then the way he was talking, he never did come out and say she gone. I was like, you trying to tell my daughter gone? And he's like, yep, she gone. His voice didn't sound like he had been crying. Now, for you to be in love with somebody who you want to be with, used to be with, and trying to talk him to be with you, and you finally got out for the night, and you woke up, let you tell her she ain't alive, and you calm, something ain't right with that picture. So he tells me this story of on their way, before they go get the hotel room, that he wanted to make a stop and get some weed. And she wanted to go see somebody. And she said, well, just get it from my guy because I want to go get some. He said that she had a $40 pill and took the whole thing. That's what he said. She got a $40 pill and took the whole thing. The only reason why I let her do it because she said she be doing it with her guy. What? I'm like, $40 pill. Now, at that time, I don't know. That conversation me and her had when she said, I'm sorry for not being here with you, Mom. Being here for you, Mom. And I've been popping pills, but I'm good now. I'm good. I said, you sure you don't need no help getting rid of it? She convinced me that she was good. So now that conversation popped up in my head now that he say pill. So now I'm just steady trying to call around, waiting on the police to knock on my door, waiting for a phone call or something. Nothing. So finally, my daughter thought about the hotel they said they was at. She called and they confirmed that, yes, somebody did pass away in their hotel room. And then she called the coroner again and they said, yes, they got the body. That's how we know. Still ain't heard from no police. So we finally get the keep calling the police station, and we finally got somebody on the line. And I asked him, why have I not heard from you? Why have you not came knock on my door to give me the news? He said, I went to the address of the ID on in our daughter's purse. I said, that's old ID. Wasn't you just with her friend? Why did he tell you? Well, he didn't want to tell me where you live. And don't you find that suspicious? Why would he would not want to tell you where I live to contact the family? What? Come on now. Are you serious? The police officer, detective, whoever he was acting like it was no big deal. And now that I know, like I said in another video I made, that now it's all coming together why her case, to this day, still not solved. Nobody has contacted me. All the phone calls we gave them and left messages, nothing. We come to find out that police station closed. Now with all the drama going on in Dalton, it's making sense of why we haven't heard from them and why no one has given her stuff back. I got the coroner's report a little later, maybe a couple of months later. It take a while. And they said her time of death was 8:42 a.m. that morning. The morning she would have been coming home, that I was expecting her to come home. Instead of her coming home, that's when the pill was ingested. Now, I'm still not thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking she just took a bad pill. It had fentanyl in it. That's what the report said. She passed away of fentanyl, 8:42 a.m. in the morning. I don't think she thought about taking pills, and whoever she got the pill from, whether they willingly did it or didn't know, sold it to her, and she passed away because it was a bad pill. Stay tuned for the last and final part 3.